Hey everybody, so I am here just about to let out Orange Chicken and feed some animals. Good morning, Orange Chicken. Come on, Orange Chicken. So Orange Chicken was my daughter's 4-H project, and if you can believe it or not, he used to be able to fit through that little hole when he was a baby. All right, so let's let out Orange Chicken. Hey, Orange Chicken, let's go. Come on. Orange Chicken has to be tied up like this because if I don't, then he will go ahead and knock down every garbage can we have looking for food. All right, buddy? Okay. And look at all my ladies ready to eat. Okay, let me go get them some food. This is Bella. Bella is our quarter horse, and she was a 4-H horse also. She was a 4-H animal. I got her from one of my clients. She was looking for a home for Bella, and Bella has one of her legs is a bit of a lame leg. She just been, I guess, overworked. You can see that she's lifting it up right there. And so this is pretty much retirement. Her vet did say that she is overweight. So she has lost quite a bit of weight because I had to downsize her feeding and feed her some grass alfalfa cubes. So she's looking really good, and I'm hoping that in the springtime I'm actually going to try and ride her. So we'll see. I just love having her. She's so beautiful. And then we have these three. Maggie is the golden one. She is right there. This is Luke. Luke is 21 years old, and Hank is 2 years old. So he's the puppy. But Maggie is the fierce one, and she always, if you find anything dead on the property, she might be the culprit that did it. And she always has a guilty look. Luke, he's just the sweetest old man. And yeah, so he's the oldest dog on the bunch, out of this bunch. 21 years old, this guy. Can't believe it. This strawberry plant I bought from a place off of Douglas, and look at all the strawberries that it's still giving me. These are called strawberry sweet Ann. And look at that. It has given me strawberries all year. It's never stopped. And I'm hoping that's going to give me a bunch of strawberry for the summertime. I can't wait. This right here is my garlic barrel. I have a bunch of garlic growing. I don't know when to harvest it, but you know, I'm just going to pull one out and see what's in there. I mean, look how big this stalk is. So I'm sure that I think when a stalk starts to dry off, then that's when you pick it, but I don't know. I'm gonna Google it. This is my poor lemongrass that I've been chomping away at, and I use it to make lemongrass soup. And I had some extra garlic, and so I popped those in there. But this barrel was getting tons of water, and I had John drill some holes in the barrel to let the water drain out. So hopefully these pots will dry out because they were so moist underneath. So we'll see. Okay, what else? So I am headed over to the trailer to check on our seedlings. Today I'm going to cut John's hair because he desperately needs a haircut. So I'm going to cut his hair today. And, oh, that's pretty much it. Oh, I want to show you something. So not too long ago I planted some plants in a little greenhouse mechanism with using a milk jug. Let me show you how it turned out. So far, so good. So these are the tall sunflower strawberry lemonades. Look how good those are. They're doing so well. Here's the other jug. Look how cute they are. And then this is that plant that was the smallest little plant that we had. I put this in a jug, and look how big it's growing. I think once the weather starts to warm up a little bit, I'm going to take the lids off of these jugs. Like, just open them up and And then that way you could, maybe they can get some sunshine. But on the rest of them, oh, I have a little pepper. You know, you can see that in the corner. This is an ornamental pepper, and it looks like that's the only one. But yeah, I could see it right there in the little corner popping up finally. It's been in there for a long time. So yeah, that's how those are doing. Oh, let me show you my beans. So, okay, so I grew this bean plant right here. I've never grown bean plants before, any kind of beans or anything. So I had no idea what the beans were going to look like on this plant and vine. And so when they first started popping out, let me go inside so I could find one. All right, so when this bean plant started producing beans, I had no clue how big they're gonna get. I just didn't know. I had no clue. I mean, I Googled it and things like that, but when it was about this size, let me show you. Okay, so when it was this size, I just started picking all of them before they started getting bigger. Like, I mean, this little guy, I would have picked I just picked all of them. Well, one day I came out here looking for my little baby peas, and I came across a humongous bean. Look at that. Look how huge that is. I mean, I was picking them when they were just like that. Look how tiny that is. And now I realized, oh, so these bean plants are actually growing large beans. Look how huge. So I probably picked, oh my goodness, a lot. I picked a lot. And I could have had a lot of beans if I didn't pick them when I did. But it's okay, you learn. This trellis here, when I first planted the garden last spring, this trellis was intended for these beans. And I had the rope, and I thought I was going to plant them and they were going to climb up the rope, but that didn't happen. I found out that the plants tend to grow better in little raised garden beds, and so these beds, I know it's not practical because you can't get in the center, but these frames I found out in the field, and I decided to use them for temporary, just so I could do this fall garden. And so far it's working pretty well. I mean, I've harvested a bunch of carrots from our little carrot patch, and obviously I've harvested a bunch of baby beans. Look at the broccoli. The broccoli is so cute. It's so stinking cute. So with the broccoli, I had no idea that broccoli grew like a tree. I didn't know. Like, I have this broccoli right here that I grew from seed, but this one I bought from Home Depot and as a seedling. So obviously these are two different varieties. And this one has a baby broccoli growing. I don't know if you can see that right in there, right there. And so, yeah, I didn't realize that. Look at this huge broccoli. I thought that was a weed, and it's not a weed. It's a huge broccoli tree. So that's exciting. That's exciting to have our own broccoli. Now, this lettuce, I did harvest some of this mixed greens. Now, I don't know, maybe I harvested too early, but yeah, because this mixed green, I mean, that looks huge. And then these are my cabbage that, I don't have little cabbage heads yet, but soon. And then these are some beets that I had left over that I planted in here. Those beets I was using to put in some containers at some of the job sites where there was a bunch of restaurants. So that worked out pretty good. And then this raspberry, this is so cute. So I bought this little raspberry, little, I don't know what you call them, bushes. and they're thornless. I mean, how cool is that? Thornless raspberry bush. I'm super excited about that because I love raspberries and any kind of berry. So that's going to be super exciting to get a thornless raspberry bush. It's called, I bought these at Green Acres, and it's called Bushel and Berry. This one is called Baby Cakes. So I can't wait. Hopefully I can make some pies or something with the berries. And I don't know if I'm going to get them this year or next year, but this one is called Raspberry Shortcake. The one's called Raspberry Shortcake, and the other one's called Baby Cakes. Yum! Just the name sounds delicious. Okay, now I'm gonna go inside and check on all of my baby seedlings. Oh, it's chilly out today. Okay, so here we are in the trailer, and look, they're doing so well. All of my little, like, this seed tray hasn't come up. There's a couple, but nothing yet. But these 3 trays are our vegetables. So these are all our vegetables. These kind of turned out a little leggy in the beginning, but I put them outside and they got a little wind on them, so it kind of strengthened their stalk a little bit. We are going to, I finally just got my lights, so we are going to put some lights on these racks so that way each tray can get light. I mean, we are just using these lights and we keep them on pretty much all night. And let me tell you, I know it's not the most practical, but it's working for us. Everything's working for us. So look at these. I mean, these are all seedlings that we started from seed. And I just rotate them so they all get, you know, a good amount of lighting, but it's amazing. They're doing really, really well. Look at those plants over there. Everything's doing really well. I'm impressed. I'm super excited. So you can see, look at these nasturtiums. I love them. They're just, these are zinnias, and they're doing really good. So I'm super impressed, but this is how my little grow area looks like. And this is where we're storing all the seedlings, just like that, in these little racks. And then we have these lights that we're going to mount on the shelves underneath. So we have, I believe, eight of these, and we're just gonna mount them on the shelves, and maybe we're gonna get some more babies coming out. So yeah, for the first time project for seedlings, I feel like, you know, we're not doing too bad. I feel good. We're not doing too bad, so that's good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call John and have him come in here so that way I could cut his hair.
Hey, Max.